Have you ever noticed that great writing flows so naturally that it's just effortless to read? Well, there's a reason for that. And so, in mistake number 2, we're going to talk about the lack of flow, because that's one of the biggest mistakes that I see new writers make. So, what does flow mean? Flow is the fluidity of your wording and ideas in a given piece of writing. So it's how you use your words to move from sentence to sentence. And it's also how you connect your ideas with your wording so that people flow through your writing and understand the ideas and the information you're communicating. So some common causes of writing that doesn't flow. One of the number one causes for writing that doesn't flow is no variation in the vocabulary. If you were to write a paragraph that sounded like the following: the boy went to the store. The boy bought some candy. The boy traveled home. Did you notice how repetitive that was? How it didn't flow? Well, the reason it didn't flow is because I started every one of those sentences with the boy. Had I changed it up a little bit and said, the boy went to the store. He bought some candy and decided to go home. That sounds a little bit better. It's not the greatest paragraph ever or greatest couple sentences, but it does sound better, it does flow better because I've variated my vocabulary. I've variated my wording. Another cause of writing that doesn't flow is that you're not using coordinating conjunctions. So a coordinating conjunction are words like and, but, for, nor, or, so, yet. You shouldn't be afraid to use these words. These are words that help you connect idea to idea, sentence to sentence, and you shouldn't even be afraid to occasionally start a sentence with a word like and or the word but. You may have been taught in school not to do this, but sometimes, for the sake of flow and for the sake of good writing, you need to use them so that you can flow from idea to idea effectively. The third common cause of writing that doesn't flow is that there's no connection between ideas. Like I've already mentioned briefly, writing is communicating ideas effectively and clearly. And you need to be able to connect from idea to idea, sentence to sentence, and you have to put a lot of thought into how you do that. Because if you don't, your writing will not flow for your reader.